I'm Brett. Flying in Alaska has always been my dream, and now it's my reality. Hey. With my aircraft, I get to explore some of the most remote and wild places out here. Hey. Alaska's my playground, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. So hop in and let me show you around. This is Adventure Alaska.
All right, so since we are finishing up our journey, basically from the moment we left Merrill-Field until we get back to Bend here and we leave the airplane in Bend. So far, the total distance that I have covered will be 4,166 miles. Our total time en route has been 44 hours and 42 minutes. I have done more flight time on this journey than what is required to get your private pilot's license.
Try and fly, but I only ever get so high. I will never give up my fight, even if it burns all night. I can feel the fire that is inside my bones. There's a desire in my soul.
And Bend traffic, Denver Alpha, run about a 4.5 mile final for runway 16.
Together we are strong. We are here to shine like a red starlight.
Hey guys, as you know, I just wrapped up the final video in my Southbound Migration mini-series. And with that, something completely incredible happened. This channel hit 10,000 subscribers, and that number totally blows my mind, because when I started this channel, it was literally just to share with a few of my friends the crazy adventures and the fun stuff that we do with airplanes up here in Alaska. But now, it's grown into something so much bigger. It's a community of people who love aviation and adventure as much as I do. So to every single one of you who has subscribed, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I literally can't do this without you, and I really appreciate you all joining along in the journey. I'm super excited that it happened when it happened. Like, I'm glad we hit this milestone when we did, especially with this trip. 4,166 miles of flying with 44 hours in the airplane, new friendships, old friends, and a whole lot of learning how to let go and just say yes. But beyond the miles, I walked away with some serious clarity, and not just about flying, but the future of this channel.
We'll follow the light down the longest road and the darkest nights. We'll make it home, though our hands are tied and our feet are warm. We'll follow the light. We'll follow the light back home.
Coming home to Alaska, I was so excited to jump straight into my favorite season up here, winter. But if you've been following the weather in Alaska at all, you know that it has been anything but normal. In fact, we could say that about pretty much anywhere in North America. It's actually warmer in Alaska right now than it is in Florida. And somehow Florida has more snow than we do. What we do have, though, is wind, and boy, do we have a lot of it.
The Anchorage hillside saw winds over 100 miles per hour.
The historic destructive winds that hit hurricane force.
Those winds knocked out power lines over the weekend, leaving tens of thousands across the region without electricity.
Days of 100+ mile-an-hour gusts, power outages at my house, and unfortunately, a lot of my friends lost their airplanes to wind damage. So yeah, I'd say that this winter has kind of sucked so far. No flying, no fat tire biking, no skiing, just a whole lot of generator starting practice. However, in all this downtime, I got something that I rarely get. I got time to think. The Hawk Wagon is down getting some love with my friends at Bentley Aviation down in Bend, Oregon, and Phil the Pacer is prepped and ready on skis waiting for if we ever get snow. I've been thinking a lot about what's next, and it brings me to a pretty big decision. On my flight from Trent Palmer's house down to Long Beach, I actually put the cameras away. I flew for those 5.5 hours with just me, the airplane, and my thoughts. Somewhere over those miles, it hit me. I love the flying that I've been doing in Alaska, but I want to go further. I want to go north of the Arctic Circle. I want to explore the Aleutian chain. I want to go where others can't. And for that, I need something different, something faster than the Hawk Wagon, something that carries a whole lot more on floats than the float pacer, and something that goes way further away from an avgas pump than the helicopter. And that's when I knew that it was time that I needed to change up the fleet. Now don't worry, I'm not selling the Hawk Wagon. That is my baby, I am not selling that. But the helicopter is officially on the market. Working on the next adventure machine. Something that can take my growing family, our dogs, and all of our gear deep into the Alaskan backcountry. Now, the announcement there is coming soon because I think I know the direction that I'm going, but honestly, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think I'm considering? And what do you think I should be considering? Drop me a comment and let me know what direction I should go. I'll tell you this much. I need 4 seats, I need a long range, a big engine, floats would be preferred, and I would really like something that's a tail wheel. I also want to say one more time, seriously, thank you. Hitting 10,000 subscribers is something that I never imagined when I started this channel, and it means the world to me to have so many of you along for the ride. I appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to share with you what's next. We have so much cool stuff coming. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and come along for the ride. If you haven't checked out my southbound migration videos, dude, I'll drop a playlist below. Start at the very beginning and watch the whole thing. It's rad. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the next chapter in this journey is gonna be wild. And I would love to have you along for the ride. Don't forget, the Hawk Wagon is still in the lower 48. I still have to bring that back up here this spring. And I'm bringing a lot of my friends on that journey with me. We have a bunch of cool stuff planned on the way up. And then once we get here, I'm gonna take a few of my friends and I'm gonna take them out into the middle of nowhere, Alaska. And I'm gonna see what those lower 48 pilots think of flying up here. So we have that coming. But before that, I've got a few other journeys that I want to go do in the lower 48 once my upgrades and my annual are done on that aircraft. Not to mention, we have a bunch of ski flying that we're trying to do if we ever get snow and fill the float pacer. And of course, there's going to be the acquisition of the new aircraft and all the cool stuff that comes along with it. One of the things that I've learned from you guys is that you are passionate about aircraft. And so I'm gonna outline a little bit on this channel the buying process on an airplane. And we'll cover that in a future video when I announce what I'm getting. But seriously, if you have some opinions on what I should get, I'd love to hear your feedback. Drop them in the comments below. And as I always say, you're never too old. It's never too late to get involved in aviation. If you're currently a pilot, get out there and get current if you're not already. If you're not a pilot, go take a demo flight. This is such a cool community of people and we'd love to have you as part of it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.